Hello, friends and fellow scouts. Day 74. And we look adorable. I like our strawberry hat there. Okay, let's see here. Who has stuff for us? Octavia doesn't have anything. Charlotte? Charlotte has something. What would you like, Charlotte? I've been thinking about some of the crafting projects I used to make as a cub. There's one I'd really like to try again. Do you want to try and make it with me? I have most of the materials ready. I just need a few more items. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick that up. I think that the subtitle of this game is, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oops. Wonderful. Now stick this bit here and tie this piece there. Maybe some of those old Spirit Scout arts and crafts were retired for a reason, but it created some essence. How neat. Alright, and we got a log out of it. Spirit wood. I always feel like I want to call it its proper name, but I'm like, well, what do you call that stuff again? Alright, nothing else. We didn't advance any story with her. Lee Berry doesn't have anything today. Clyde doesn't want anything today. He's good. He's taking a break. Ted seems good today. Interesting. Bruin wants something, though. Hey, Bruin. What can I do for you? There's an all-natural cure for insomnia that I learned about from TV, but I can't forage for it myself. Leaving this compound is too dangerous. He seems very agitated. We gave him the fruits and vegetables. Or the fruits. No, vegetables. It was vegetables. It was a turnip, potato, and something else. Sweet dreams. Here I come. And he gave us a flower. A pink iris. I think, have we seen that? Yep, we've seen it. Alright, that's nice. What I want at the end of your story, my friend. Hey, Pius. It troubles me that I have spent so much time exalting His Highness, and yet no paradise awaited me after death, no grand feasts, nor ambrosia. It is not written in our scriptures that eternal reward awaits the faithful. Is it not written? I dedicated myself to the faith. I rose from nothing. Yet the filthy peasants came to resent me, saying I had abandoned them. It was not I who reveled in obscene wealth in life. It was His Highness. I wonder, did I somehow anger the great spirits? No, I was faithful. Surely I was cursed by those wretched commoners. Young one, you must protect His Highness if they rise up again. I hereby name you our new Captain of the Knights Templar. Normally this is a process that requires years of service to the church, but our need is great and our time is short. Dude, have you seen my outfit? I'm not Templaring anything. Oh, knight armor. Alright, well, let's see what it looks like. If it's cool enough, maybe I'll wear it. Okay, it's kind of cool. I'll wear it. That's fine. Oh, hold up. Where? Yeah, okay. There we go. There, and now I can continue wearing it. There's a lot of bugs. I guess they want to be caught. Okay, stop taunting me. Oh, have we... No, we've seen that. Okay, let's go up and see if Ursula wants anything now. She does. How's it going? I've been watching the soil ever since I planted that kerchief. Nothing's come up. How odd. I suppose I should be patient. After all, what else is there to do? We could talk about you for a change. Oh, love, that's so sweet. You want to figure out what haunts me, don't you? Well, I'll tell you this. It was very hard for me, losing Harold and then Francesca. Raising all those kids on my own was hard, too. But we found ways to get through it all, and there was so much fun and laughter along the way. The rolling, can't breathe, full belly kind of laughter. That's what I choose to hold on to. And she's having a memory. Did you think my pain was keeping me here? It's sweet of you to worry for me, but no, I let go of my pain a long time ago. It's my concern for someone else that keeps me haunting this garden. Okay, and we discovered a memory there. Now she looks kind of traumatized. I feel bad. Alright, let's... Patrice doesn't need anything. The king is going to need something, though. What would you like, Your Highness? Our divine appetite demands something more extravagant today. Oh, he wants a bonbon. Yeah, well, you know, the problem is I don't have any. So I guess I have to make some? Okay, let's get ourselves some bugs and things here. I'm just going to grab a handful while we're... Oh, come on. we go. Oh, it's a snake servant. No big deal. Alright, let's go see Mr. Kit and purchase a log. And lo and behold, there is more storage available still. What? They really, wow, selling it in tiny little itsy bitsy globules like that really stretches that out. Look at that carousel. Oh my gosh. I'm going to buy that. That's cool. That's ridiculous is what that is. Okay, and we've got some more flowers here. Okay. And how about this here? And what else do we have here? Is that a chartreuse, the peen? Yeah, sure. What's this one? It is a... I need 3 happy imp essences. Alright. And... yeah, you know, not a lot of these... that's a spirit imp. Okay. Not a lot of these do I go, oh my gosh, I need that. It's not often I think that. Oh, I want to sell stuff. Yeah, I want to get rid of the bugs I have. Okay, so I'm done with that. Alright. Now let's go see if Mr. Gruffle wants something or if it's just because I learned a recipe. Grab something. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's lovely. That's a nice lamp. It's 150 of 175 iron ingots. Like you're in it for the long play. When you're building that stuff, oh my goodness, you're just maximizing your perfect thing. Okay, he wants a box of nails. Near a fallen log behind something. Okay. Francesca, do you need anything? No? How about you? Mayor? Valentina, what would you like? Okay, she wants 5 bugs. Mischief critters. Okay, do I have the thing you want here, buddy? Yeah, I do. Alright. I shall feed you. And this deer leveled up. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I thought there was only one. Well, if I'm going to pick next, it's obviously the other one. Okay. There we go. It's hard to figure out which one I'm feeding. Okay, there we go. They're vibrating in the same plane of existence. Okay, so there's one of the bugs I'm going to need. That's good. One down. These two both want some roasted stuff. Okay. One there, and you. Oh. And dislikes comment, oh, likes lamp and spooky. Okay. There we go. You got spooky decor. That's fantastic. I wasn't going to put that down here, but I actually kind of like that on the beach. That's kind of absurdist. On the old ships, the captain would keep the deckhands busy with pointless chores like scrubbing the decks with holly stones and flogging them dry. Kept them out of trouble. Given how my story turned out, I can't help but wonder, would I have made a better deckhand than a sea captain? He's having a wonder. Okay, oh, is that just, you're just making a statement. I see, there's nothing you require. Curious. Wow, and then we got stuff for Flamey here. This is going to be an interesting day. I think it's going to be a pretty quick one. I've said that 400 times already, and it's never been a quick one, I don't think. So we're looking for something that's behind a log. Well, that was a log, but it's not there. Okay. Alright, and then this kyanite beetle or whatever it is. Okay, now I gotta go and make gotta go make some food here. Oh, hello, is that a new bug? Industrial fishing refugee. No, I think we've seen that one before. The names, yeah, doesn't seem new. Wow, there's a lot of bugs. Here's a log for you. 9 more. 8 more. And there's no more out there today. Alright, so what do we have that we want to put in here? Oh, really nothing. Okay. Common, uncommon. And then we've got our insects here. Oh, you know what? I'll put this away before I accidentally sell it or something. Okay, let's go. I was starting a whole new thing over here with the bushes. So why don't we do that? Oh, that was berry bushes, right. Okay, we'll just continue littering the middle area. So Leeberry is like really close to being finished up. There we go, acorn fly, yep. Discount paste beetle. Okay, so let's put some stuff away here. This chartreuse thing that'd look nice right there. Okay, and you would go nicely there, and you would go nicely right there. It appears you've made a few thousand plants happy. I love it. It's great. I do quite like the ridiculous overdone flower garden. Which we'll see how we're doing financially. You never know, we may end up harvesting. Although I think I can get that extra upgrade without even having to bother, really. And there's 2200 right there. Okay, so we're looking for, yeah, fallen log. I need to go make a bonbon. So let's go make a pile of bonbons. We can do it. Start collecting stuff, I guess, while we're at it. It's going to be a busy little day with that stuff. I bet these things will take longer than I'm anticipating. There's very little we have to do, so it's going to take me forever. That's how that goes. Okay, oh, no, I don't want to hear. Sorry, I'm just in a hurry. That's all. Okay, bonbons. Where are we? Okay. So that's good. We had the thing for that, and we can make 2 of those? Sure, why not? I saw there's a whole bunch of fruit that was up today, so I mean, I'm going to have roasted fruit coming out of my ears. So I don't have any worry about that, really. So we'll grab everything here. We'll see what we're looking at. It's probably going to be some absurd amount, so it's all good. So I'm looking for a couple of... there we go. There's one there. And one there. That's 3. Guess I'll hack down these bushes while I'm at it. Okay, so we've got a few mixed greens. There we go, I saw one up there. This one should be interesting. And then it'll stay still. Okay, and then there's one more. There it is over here. There we go. So we got the 5 bugs. Now we're looking for a fallen log. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright. There we go. I was looking, since we last recorded here, I haven't done a heck of a lot. But the last thing, I watched another episode of Mandalorian, and it does continue to be like a Western, which pleases me completely. It's very good. Episode 2 is all we're on. Really, you could sit and watch that whole series though in like a sitting. I mean, it's like like a long movie. I've watched longer. Wouldn't be bad. It would be actually quite fun to probably watch the whole thing, but it's kind of nice spacing it out. It's an enjoyable event for us to all sit and enjoy something. Oh, there we go. And beyond that, I don't feel like I've done a heck of a lot. It really does feel like it's been a very quiet little bit here. Oh, where did I put my net? Where did I put my net? Who did I give that to? Why was I not carrying my net? Okay. I really don't need all these bugs, but whatever. Something to do. Oh, really? Well, now I do need this bug because it thinks it's being tricky. Okay, did I have whatever you're asking for? I don't think so. No, I don't have a pecan on me. Alright, well, let's go and hand these over. We'll keep looking for the log. And just to confirm, yeah, there's a lot of fruit. Okay, so we've got no issues there. Okay, and oh yeah, your Kabonbon thing will be with you in a minute, my friend. Don't worry, we're on it. We're on the case. Let's go see the mayor. Here's your bugs. Oh. Alright. Got ourselves some gemstones. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating we'd get a log or anything out of that. So what do we have? We need... yeah, like 8 more. That's kind of exciting. So it was, this thing is near a fallen log, so I didn't check on the beach here. I really could use some better lighting down here. I think that is a thing that I do need to do. No, I would like this little shrub. That's what I'm aiming at. Okay, so we'll look around here and see if there's anything. Though I don't think anything here qualifies as a fallen log. No, not really. Okay, I have the oh, that's a walnut. Never mind. Let's go see the captain, because we need to drop off some of these things we've acquired. Okay, good. Postal bearers already, so yeah, it's good timing. Sorry, buddy, you can't get up that elevation. Surprised that actually it appears as an elevation when it tries to go up. It just can't. Oh, hold up, bud. There's another thing here. I'm assuming we've seen all of these, but, you know. Okay, so let's donate a few things. Okay, and that's it. Okay, and all in the flowers. So, there you go. 110, whatever. 111 out of 361. So yeah, even at 4 a day, in a month I could do 120. You really would have had to start swinging hard on those right out of the gate, I think, when you start playing this game. Like, I think you'd have to just, day one, just be like, I'm going to get everything in this game. Just for it to be, like, really feasible. I'm not going to worry about anything else. Okay, so 3,200. Yeah, I mean, we're already at 29,000. Pretty quick. Okay, there we go. So let's go and fulfill Buddy's request here. Hey, Kingo, here you go. Such exotic flavors and spices. We are in the town of flavor. Alright. We got a thing, an oil imp painting. Okay, is that going to have emit light? Yeah, it does. Okay, we'll put that down on the beach because that's what we needed. Now, where's the other crying imp? Okay, you know what? I've got the kabonbons here. Let's do it. What am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting like a tree. Okay, then this one came here, and then... Oh. Did they find each other? Yeah, okay. I probably didn't even need to give them that many. Oh, we got a whole pile of goodies. Nice. That was nice. Okay. Alright, that thing was annoying. Let's go and sell off those other couple of fruit tinctures, though. Because I really don't need them. And we've got fruit coming out of our ears, so... There we go. And then we'll buy... oh, no, we'll buy the suitcase. Okay. And while we're at it, buy some clothes. What do we have here? I do not want it. Oh, no, I do want it, but I don't want to wear it. Okay. What is this? Overalls. No, I don't want to wear it. I'm busy wearing my Knights Templar garbage. Okay, so a Bruin scarf. No. Okay. Wow, a mossy headband. That is wild. I'm not going to wear that, though. Okay, this, it's pretty, but no, I can, it's, when you, that's very cute. But no, again, when you measure it against the thing I'm already wearing, spaghetti strap t-shirt, I can't tell because I'm wearing a novelty thing. Okay, I want it, but no. And, basic t-shirt, yeah, I'll take it, but no. And this, yep, but no. Okay, now am I... Okay, I can tell if I'm still wearing my armor or not. It's kind of weird looking stuff. Alright, so now I'm looking for a fallen log to see. Yeah, we'll feed you, sure. All we're looking for is a bag of nails, really. That's it. It's gonna be breezy beyond that, so let's get this bag of nails. And then we can, I guess as we go, we've been collecting stuff as we go, so it's not such a big thing. We'll go get a pile of fruit. I think that's what I'm going to be all about here. Okay, and how about you? You had something you wanted, yeah? I'll have to do a whole pile of cooking here soon. Really, this is just keeping me in flowers, is what it's doing. 100%. Okay, so there's a log somewhere over past here. Okay, there's a clam. I guess we could, while we're at it, let's chuck a thing out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. I counted poorly. Alright, we got that. Let's check our dowsing thing while we're here, because may as well. So we're looking for a log, and we're dowsing. Now we had that tree business. Remember, there's a couple weird ones. But I feel like a fallen log is going to be a different deal. So we looked around the one that was like over here. I thought for sure it was going to be this. Just going to look around this a little bit better just in case I did miss it. Because they sometimes are a little ways away, right? No, that's just taking me to my mushrooms. Alright. I don't have a pecan. No, sorry buddy. One day I will, and then I'll remember you. It's probably one right here. Oh, it's potato. My backpack's full, so that's the end of that. Alright, well let's go dump this stuff off then. If that's how we're gonna be. Alright, I'll try to remember the direction we came. Okay, Flamey, let's burn some stuff. burn everything. Throw it away. We were running out of space anyway, so probably just as well that we... Okay. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's put everything away. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now let's continue on our journey here. Finding, oh, we're getting warm on something. There we are. One of our dowsing rod things down. Come here, ancient artifact. Crimson robe, yeah, we've seen. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're getting a little flame going here. Must be this way. Hey Barros, if you want to be helpful here. There we are. Now there's a log up above here, isn't there? Maybe. Hewn brick. Oh, that... No, we have seen it. Okay. Oh, it's a bird's nest thing. Oh, we have the big hand now. And there's a clam. Okay, well, we'll do the whole circuit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got a few things. Quartz gemstone. Let's see here. See, that's a tree nest, so that's not going to give us anything. Now, none of this qualifies as a fallen log, because I mean, these are logs that are still in the ground. So, that's not, I wasn't even paying attention. I've probably been getting, like, flame notifications. How are we looking over here? Okay, well, let's go put this oil painting down on the beach. It was on the other side. And did I have a log here or anywhere? I guess not. I always thought I did. Okay, let's go put... Oh, wow, we got a bunch of shells here. Okay, and then painting. Oh. So this, we were fairly lit up on this beach, actually. It doesn't ever seem like it. Okay, can I... There we are. Rotate that. Nicer view of it. Let's go check over on this far edge, actually, if there's anything over here. There's the bird tree. Now, again, I would always forget that that bird tree is there as well. You really almost need to put some markers. I'm sure some people do, like, more indicating what exactly is there. Like, build that area up in a certain way, like... It would help. Some kind of specific light source, maybe for specific things. That might be a good strategy in this. It's like if you're gonna have around bird nests, just put very specific kind of lighting. Okay, well, we don't have any more fallen logs around here, but that doesn't matter because we're okay. Oh, we got a flame. Flame alive. Okay. Oh. Lee Berry's got something in his yard. Lee buried something in his yard. What do we have? Let's see. It is a... doesn't look promising. Holy Chalice. No, I'm certain that is just old. But we do have one new shell. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now we're on the hunt for an extra fallen log thing. I kept thinking there was one that was sort of in this middle area here. I don't know. Let's get our fruit though. And our pecans. It's good because we're going to be able to go and now feed all those imps who are craving the pecans. Working out perfect. Plenty of them here. Oh, there's more fruit back there as well. Alright. Yeah, I think when you get on like the last, when you've got your last task for the day, and you're like, I got a bit of time, I do find I'm just like, I'll run into it when I run into it. Like, we've gotten so many of the things done that we kind of wanted to get done today that it's like, oh well, we'll get a bag of nails. And then if I run out of time and I can't find it, worst case, then I just ask for help. It's no big deal. I do like the ask for help thing is rather not expensive. It's done fairly, like, it's reasonable. There's no shame in asking for help. It kind of plays into the whole assist mode, or just like, I don't even know what the word is, accessible mode, really. Because the idea of, I don't think it's a pejorative, it's not a negative, to just skip bosses or to do things. I think as people have been pointing out for some time now, and I'm very much on that side. I love a challenge in games. As I've said before, like I grew up with old arcade games, and I like brutal games. I really enjoy them. And losing is phenomenal. But in a game where I'm playing for story, if, like, let's say, I don't know, like Dark Souls had a story that I cared about and I really wanted to get through it, if I'm thinking of the right game, is I would use assist mode if I like I can't beat this game. I stink at this kind of a game. I'm not good at fighting games. That's not my thing. I'm not interested in that sort of a game. Like, I'm not interested in being superbly good at it. There's some games I couldn't, like, I enjoyed doing Celeste without assist. I would see no shame in playing Celeste with it, though. Like, I'm not great at platformers, but it wasn't the most brutal platformer. I was able to do it, and so that, to me, is, that's okay. But if you can't, who cares? That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. This notion that we have to, like, you're proving your mettle as a gamer just because you can beat a game is a bit silly. If you enjoy that personal challenge, then personally you should do that. If you don't really care, then just play it for fun. Like, it's all, I mean, either way you play it should be played for fun. That's, I think, the point, is that we shouldn't be, playing a game is not an act of masochism. Like, that's kind of, if that's your thing, if you really like punishing yourself with video games, then go for it. But I mean, I think a lot of people just come home from work and want to chill. Like, if your idea of chill is being destroyed relentlessly until you finally succeed and you get that brief moment of success, that's your mode of playing. That's your chosen mode. Not all. Can you imagine if every game was like that? It'd be horrible. So the fact that we have different kinds of games is there's different moods. It's not just different abilities. But the idea that we should only allow quote-unquote good gamers to then, get through certain games. I mean, a developer wants players to enjoy their game. That's why you get into making games, is you love engaging people, and you like to make a thing. You want as many people to enjoy your thing as possible, I would imagine. If you don't, then I don't know what kind of developer you are, but it's like you're making entertainment. That's the industry you're in. You're in the entertainment industry. A movie is a piece of entertainment, and some people like brutal movies, and some people like, as in like long, difficult movies, emotionally, maybe a roller coaster or difficult, existentially traumatizing. Some people just want to watch romantic comedy. They're both entertainment. They're the same thing. They're just framed differently. That's why I look at most films as being roughly the same idea. They're all just trying to entertain you. they're just coming about it different ways. And I think video games are trying to do the same thing. Just the idea, though, that we're going to somehow create a class structure around this or something is utterly absurd. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like a games masochist by any measure. I enjoy the challenge. It's like board games. I play a lot of board games, and I really love wrecking my brain on a board game. I find that very satisfying. But I 100% get that, the board games, I like a medium to heavyweight Euro. I enjoy that. That's not for everybody. I definitely know that. And when we have people over, I don't go, hey, let's play an 18X game that everyone's going to hate me for. Let's play Ticket to Ride, because everyone's going to have fun. Because that's why you play games, is that everyone has fun. So if everyone's on board, we have some people I play games with, they're into heavier games, and that's phenomenal. We'll play those games together, and we'll all have a good time. But that's not essential. If one of those people that was at the table goes, you know what, I hate this, let's play Ticket to Ride. Who cares? There's no one thing is better than another thing. Anyway, I find these arguments are weird, and I don't know what the word is. It's just bizarre to me. That we're still. I don't know. To me, it's. I guess maybe because I'm older, I just come at it from the perspective of just everybody just do your thing. If you don't like playing heavy Euro games, then don't play those. There's lots of choices. But that said, okay, I can collect that. Just let me focus here for 5 seconds. And I'm going to burn those other things. Alright, I didn't miss those. Okay, you and you. Yeah, I guess board games are in some ways a bad example because you can't... accessibility isn't as much of a thing. I think what you see is that, let's say, Fantasy Flight Games makes a variety of games because they understand we've got to cater to different people that want different things. Video games have a different kind of cool advantage in that you can make multiple versions of the same game in the same box, quote unquote, the same digital box of whatever the game executable is. That can contain all the worlds. That can contain an easier version, a more difficult version, a brutal version, a rules-free version. It can contain anything you want it to, unlike a board game, which is kind of limited. But I think, game designers could... Well, you know what? Honestly, you actually do see it. I was playing tonight. I played after dinner. We played Baron Park. It's a pretty light game. It's a grid-based sort of Tetris-y sort of thing. And on the back of the rule set, there is an quote-unquote expert variation. So gamers do it all the time. Board gamers have been doing it for ages, whether it's homebrew or whether it's kind of like the publisher sets out. And you see it in a lot of rule sets. Hey, if you want more of a challenge, try this. Because our playtesters found that, they enjoyed this. That's the same kind of idea. That's accessibility. Let's have modes. So yeah, actually board games have been doing it. And people might poo-poo certain rules sets or modes of playing. I don't know, they're all good to me. That just depends on your mood. Sometimes you want something that's a little heavier, sometimes you want something that's a little lighter. Video games are the same. At any rate, that's what I was thinking about earlier today. I find it funny that the discourse keeps happening, but it doesn't seem to get resolved because it seems to stem from somebody getting verbally abused online for just wanting to just enjoy a game. And gamer bros invariably getting kind of bent out of shape over what we're calling a game, and it was somehow gatekeeping accessibility as a thing, which I find the weirdest idea. So yeah, at any rate, I'm super for accessible options. I don't know that there's many board games I've gone and modded on my own. I think there's a few where we just changed the rules, like it wasn't fun, or we just wanted it. I think when playing with really small children, you can sometimes sort of mod your rules a bit, just to make it like to get rid of something. Like if a rule is too obtuse and it doesn't really modify gameplay, you just go, let's get rid of that. Why not? That's, again, games are supposed to be enjoyable and fun. I'm not going to put my kids through playing, like, you know, Martin Wallace games if they're not into it. That said, I was lucky. Like, I know one of my children is was from about, I don't know, 6 on, beating us in Catan. So we moved through board games very quickly with the one kid. And the other kid plays very differently, and that's fantastic. It's just a different mode of playing. We're going to play different games, but that's, as a family, that's great because we're always trying out, you know, different things in different, different strategy levels or different game types. And you know, you go, oh, I might play Power Grid if I want to go deep strategy with one person, or I might go, yeah, and play a Martin Wallace game, or I might whatever. A Vlaada Chvátil game or something. Just depends what you're looking for. Alright. Yeah, I think at the end of it, I just always come back to every game, I think, should by design have accessibility options. I think ultimately that's where my brain kind of comes to, is I just think it would make sense to me that game designers would go out of their way to make their game have as broad an audience as possible, and yeah, that seems to me to be the most kind of reasonable thing. Okay, I want to get this, but I don't want to get the Dahlia. Okay, I want to pet. No, I don't want to pet that. I wanted to feed the other thing. But yeah, I can't imagine there would be a lot of game designers who would actually go out of their way to make their game less accessible. Like, I think most game designers would sit on the side of the gamer in this dialogue and be like, yeah, I want to make my game accessible. I think it's why you see even tough games often having accessibility sliders. Like, sure, if you want to show off and, you know, do a 100% speed run and be awesome, go for that. That's a thing. Not all of us want to do that. I certainly do not. I'm certainly not capable of it. That would destroy all the fun in games for me. So there's this log here, and then outside of that one, whoa, this bug is like, Speedy, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, the thing is, what are you, and why are you impossible to catch? Dickinson's Mare. I think we'd seen that one before. I wonder if that's an actual bug. Why would you name it after, is it the size of a horse? Is that the idea? Oh. That one just disappeared. It dematerialized. Now I thought there was another log around here. I feel like I keep walking past it and not seeing it. I mean, it could be because I'm just slack jawing over here, but I feel like there's something like in a pretty obvious spot where I just keep walking past it. Okay, priest fly. Yeah, I think when it comes to video games, there's actually a few topics that really I get fired up about, or that I really care at all about. Frankly, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the games. I believe in unionization. I don't believe in crunch. I believe in waiting longer for games. I think there's a lot of broken things in the games industry. Yeah, those are the kind of big, and then like accessibility. Like it's just straightforward stuff. Things that make games better and make labor better for people that make them. Why shouldn't we all be enjoying it? I mean, people get into making games because they want to, what is this here? Oh, it's a mushroom. People get into making games because they want to enjoy that process. I think that idea that crunch is essential and good is the same kind of attitude of somebody that makes a game that has no accessibility options. It's just like making life difficult for yourself for no good reason. It's like, why would you do this to yourself and your family? Do you hate them? Like, oh, I'm going to work 80-hour weeks for the next 2 years. Why would you do that? There's no golden rainbow at the end. Like, great, you love what you do, but like, geez, you're making everyone around you miserable. Hopefully you don't have a family if that's how you're going to live, because my gosh, can you imagine that being your parent? Well, I knew I had a dad. Didn't see him. Also didn't see my mom. She also worked at the same studio. Yeah, I know I theoretically have parents. I've heard about them. They made an award-winning game once. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting sucked into the bug catching, and I think it's leading me astray from finding this log. I'm gonna blame the bugs, not my incompetence. Yeah, and I'm back over here again. I don't know. I feel like I might have to check today. There's some really obvious log that I'm walking by. Okay, let's see here. What can we do? I'm gonna sell all these, even the legendaries, because who cares at this point? Did I give something to the captain, or did I sell it? I may have sold something already without intending to. Honestly, I'm on such an autopilot at this point, I might have, whatever. It's not gonna be, I'm not gonna 100% this stuff, so if I did, oh well. Let's look through. Again, the area that I keep kind of coming back to is this sort of mid-region. And was not around this way. Okay, let's just cut right through here. Make sure I don't have something right near my... Yeah, we got that tree there. Okay, right, we got that growth chart there. This is a big mess now over here, so it is kind of not obvious what all is here, but I don't think there's any fallen logs. It was near a fallen log, behind something. Okay, here we go. For Pete's sakes, that's the fallen log. Yeah, okay, I was looking to the one that was... Yeah, ironically, there's two quite close to each other. Huh, cool. Alright, well that's that. Let's go hand that in, and I think maybe there might be a couple of cool fish out there. Saw some giant eels. And I think I gave the couple of imps the things they were looking for, so I think we're good on that. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to worry about feeding that bird. Let's go and do this, and then we'll go and see Mr. Kit and sell some of the junk. Oh, we got a recipe. What did we get? Paper lantern. I thought, okay, is that... I guess it's different than the thing we had. Alright. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna dump all these things off, and then we'll go hit the waters. And put stuff away, sure. Oh, and then, so how much roasted fruit do I have? I have 49. I thought I had, like, I don't even know. Felt like I had a bit. Let's see what we can make here. Okay, what can I bake? Yeah, 27. I'm gonna do 20. 20 roasted fruit. And that imp just appeared right there. Alright, that's cool. And then, let's get out the fishing rod. Well, let's go hit the shore down here and then we'll make our way around. I'm not going to bother with anybody else. I'm done. Oh, okay, I'm going to get this thing. It's a potato. It's a coin. Oh, even better. I like that. Oh. Alright, start here. There we go. Let's go, little fish. See what we can get here. There we are. And there. I think part of what has attracted me to playing the kind of games I play now, I'll play kind of anything. Except, you know, I'm not really into shooters, but again, Slime Rancher and Splatoon, objectively are shooters. I do enjoy both those games a lot. Like, I think they're great games, but it's you can have the same design spirit without you kind of the philosophy of what you're creating is a much different game. But I think that's brilliant to me. That's it's like bloodless violence in a 60s Western. Again, you can have the thing in there, you can have the idea in there, but you don't have to necessarily execute on it the exact same way. No pun intended. So I do enjoy most games, but I think one of the things that attracted me specifically to farming games when I started playing them, and it's not a genre I'd really played a lot of. When I started playing Stardew Valley, like I think I've said this before, I bounced off of it really hard the first time I played it. I was just like, I don't get this. And I had to come back. I saw my son play it, and then it brought me back to it again. So we actually played it for a bit. I think he did a series on it before I did. And it took me a while to really get into it as a thing. And once I got going, I was like, oh, okay, I dig this. I like this. I like the idea of it. It was a different pace and everything. But one of the things I found over time I've liked the most about the kinds of games I play is honestly the kind of audience that it has attracted, which is delightful people who just are, I think, sure, many of you share a similar philosophy about games, is just enjoy the game. It's a game. It's meant to be enjoyed. And whenever I play games where I veer off of that, like these games, if I play a game type that's kind of a little off the track from what I usually do, I can tell immediately in my comments, increasingly, as the channel's grown and we get more comments, that I veered into a kind of a genre I probably don't want to play more of. I would say my comments for a game like Celeste have probably been the least pleasant. I've had a lot of lovely comments. A lot of people are like, thanks, I appreciate that. And so you get 80% of your comments are actually delightful for a game like that. But let's say in Stardew Valley, 100% of my comments are delightful. So what it means is I get, if you get 100 comments, we get 20 people either cussing you out or calling you an idiot or being generally rude. It's just bizarre. Or get good kind of people. And it's like, awesome, I'm happy for you. That's fantastic that you care this much about. I don't know, it's just weird. So the one thing I find about playing a lot of these other games is like on a game like this, I would expect to get literally zero rude comments. And I assume just missed it. If I get like a thumbs down on a game, like I really don't pay a lot of attention, but on a new thing where, like let's say Garden Story, that I played recently, the first episode of that did really well because it attracted a whole new audience of people. And so I look at it because I'm curious. In the first couple of days, I'm like, what is this game? What's happening here? I'll stop caring after 2-3 days. I won't look again. But the first few days, I'm very curious. And the one thing I always notice on a game like that is I'll get I don't know, dozens of thumbs up. You'll get 50 to 100 thumbs up. And then you'll start getting just like the weird, odd thumbs down. And it's always funny because you're like, I can imagine if you really cared about that stuff, it would be baffling. You're like, why would someone dislike this? Like, was this somehow not the video they expected? It says it's a Let's Play. It identifies the game. It seems pretty clear what this is going to be. And all I can come up to is the idea that it's like another Let's Player who is just, as a matter of course, trying to downvote other stuff, even though that makes no dent in anything. Any kind of engagement is good engagement from YouTube's perspective, as far as I understand it. They couldn't care less. Likes, dislikes, it's all engagement. It's all good to them. But at any rate, I always find it weird. I'm like, who dislikes this thing that is objectively pablum? Like, it's not and by that I mean it's like, it's not offensive, it's not provocative, it's not attempting to get in anyone's face or do anything weird. I guess it's like, you didn't get what you expected somehow? Okay. The weirdest thing. But that's, generally speaking, for the vast majority It's just the best. And I could not imagine, say, being like a competitive CSGO player or something, like, or whatever these games are called. That I couldn't imagine being involved in those sorts of communities where people are very aggressive and very competitive. I did see it a bit with my son played Rocket League, and he played that for a few years. You know, was in the well over 1,000 hours and very competitive in it. And the community there was horrible. I was like, I couldn't even fathom. You know, at a high rank, the community was great, but there was a period where he was kind of like playing these mid to high range players, and they were vile. It was just like you just had to turn comments off because it would just be so unpleasant. This is prior to its acquisition by Epic, so this is like in its earlier days. And it was, I don't know how it is now. He got off of it, and since it went free to play with Epic and all that, or whatever happened, he hasn't played it really. But there was a time period, you know, whatever, in the past 5 years, where it was an intensely vile community. And I just was like, yeah, I couldn't play that kind of stuff and deal with that sort of community on a regular basis. To me, that would be just exhausting. Like, it's not even that I would be upset by it on a personal level, because I don't think I could care less, but it would be unnecessarily unpleasant. And it gives you, I think, an increasingly dim perspective on humanity when you encounter that sort of negativity on a regular basis. It's like hanging out on a bad message board and just being like, it suddenly, especially if that's kind of your primary interaction. Like, if you sat and played 3 hours of Rocket League a day, and you're dealing with people being fairly toxic to you on a non-stop basis, I think pretty soon your perspective on humanity is going to be that it's pretty unpleasant, because that's your primary interaction outside of, say, work or whatever. And even then, depending what you do. So I don't want to subject myself to that. I think it's already sometimes difficult enough reading the news to be upbeat about the state of the world and the people therein. I don't need to make it worse. I think I'm already a pretty misanthropic person. I might come off as somewhat chill and cheerful, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, I have my days. I think all told, I'm a fairly optimistic person, but I have a fairly dim view of a lot of things. And I think that would just magnify it. So I could see how being on negative messaging boards and playing games with toxic negative communities would have a definite long-term impact on you psychologically. I don't see how you could deal with that level of toxicity and still just be like a casually nice person. Not to say that you're a bad person for playing those games. It would not have, I feel like, a positive impact on you. I don't know. I don't know though. Maybe some people are just like, whatever. I just don't know. Yeah. I don't want to just stereotype people, but I myself, I can't imagine engaging that kind of stuff in a every day. From what little I saw of the interactions my kid had, and that was a lot of, I was involved in turn comments off. That, if you got to have that conversation all the time, maybe there's something wrong. Suggests that there's it's not the best. Okay, let's get this thing here. Okay, I'm gonna go and burn these up and see then, I guess, if the captain wanted any. I feel like we probably didn't get anything new. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm not going to worry about legends or rares or whatever at this point. I don't think. We have a fair number. I feel like if I have to go and get something... Yeah, there's no new fish. Wow. That's a lot of fish. 53. I guess it wasn't as many as I'm thinking. Okay, let's put stuff away here. Now, that shell, okay, we can go sell those shells. But anyway, that's my ramblings today. That's where my brain is at. Is thinking a lot about the games industry and the people trying to make their way through it and all the stuff that people have to deal with. And anyway, I see a lot of that online, and think I'll grab a couple more bugs. There's one buzzing over here. It bugs me when one is like in my peripheral vision. I just want to go get it. I think especially for, you know, younger women that are in the industry, seeing the kind of nonsense that they have to tolerate is really, really astounding. And it's hard to... you should not have to have a thick skin to work in any profession. As far as I am concerned, your profession's messed up if that's a prerequisite, is that you've got to be a thick-skinned person. No. I worked for years in telecom, and it is a bro dude environment. And yeah, that idea, you know, I did see like the way women were treated was not great in that industry. A lot of really messed up, socially dysfunctional males. And it's embarrassing. It was just, you're just like, dude, like, no, it's not the way we treat people. And yeah, it's disappointing when you see that's anyone going around through life being like that. Like, we can do better. So I think, anyway, that's what I think a lot about with this industry, and seeing, especially with younger people in the industry who are like experiencing this stuff early in their careers, and also, you know, just commenting on it and being aware of it. It's just sad that we're still having this conversation, that we're still having to have, you know, awareness about diversity, and about the way women are treated, about how the way employees are treated in general. And that it says to something, you know, again, it is big business. And unfortunately, big business people who are investing in these things and running studios have a big stake in not really shaking up the status quo. And that's unfortunate, because in an industry that's as innovative and amazing as this, it's shocking that it's as regressive as it is in terms of its politics and the way it treats people. That's astounding. You know, it hires all these amazing, innovative talents, and then exploits the heck out of them. And that's a really bizarre, messed up thing. So it's hopeful, and especially part of the reason I like playing smaller games. And a lot of designers hate the title indie games, because I think it's kind of lost its meaning in some ways. But smaller, more independent games, studios that are not run by big corporations, I can see why, I enjoy supporting those a lot, because I think it's like supporting small businesses. You're supporting people that are trying to make good things and go counter to the kind of toxicity that's out there. And when I find, you know, somebody that's running a toxic studio or problematic, I simply wouldn't let's play them. That's as simple as that. I try and do my homework as much as I can. And when stuff comes up, I've had stuff on my list and just had to go, no, I'll just delete that off my hard drive. I don't need that sometimes. And it's not even worth discussing, really. I mean, it's just like, nah, it's garbage studios are garbage studios. You know, people that are treating everyone else like a trash can just shouldn't really be having careers in this industry. Go do something else. Go to therapy and become a better person, maybe. But you shouldn't be managing other people. All right. Anyway, I'm talking obliquely and off the top of my head. But I think it's good for all of us who play games to think about these things on occasion, and to make sure that we're, you know, it's like choosing to support the local business down the street instead of just supporting the mega mart that's next door to it. It's the same kind of idea, I think. We can all, you know, by being somewhat aware of what we're consuming with our entertainment dollars here, we do all have an impact on it. So it's worth thinking about. There we go. And that's my soap stool for the day here. Now let's, somebody wanted to turn up, but I'm not going all the way over for that. I think we roasted enough fruit. We've still got a little bit left. We don't have as, oh no, oh my gosh, what? We have tons of fruit. Okay, I'm going to roast that stuff. Yeah, that's too much. It's taking up inventory. I don't think I'm going to bother making tinctures or anything, but we've got it if we need it. 30, okay, so that's 30 lots, and we had how much? Where is it here? 50 and 19. We got 60 lots. That's another 12. So we got another 2 fruit tinctures. Ooh, yeah, so we're good. We can do, or whatever. Maybe if my math is right, I don't know. We got stuff and we can do things. So I think we're going to be good. Yeah, this episode was weird in that we didn't have a lot of plot happen. Not a lot of story move forward, but again, it does seem to kind of come and go. It's like the cycle of the fruits on the trees and the flowers. It takes time, and it will all happen. And we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.